hope that recorded. I'm gonna start over. So hello, air signs. I'm gonna be doing a 4 card reading on your week about something that has passed and how to move into the next phase. Before we get started, I'd like to note that while shuffling, there was a message for you all that popped out twice, and it was the Two of Swords and the Sun. So decide to be happy. It's going to take for you to first start off with whatever it is this week to decide that you will be satisfied. You will be successful. You will be happy. Okay? Not you want to be or someone's keeping you from being it, but you will be. You have decided to be happy, satisfied, and successful. All right, so let's get into your 4 card read. Like I told everybody else, I most likely will also come in the middle of the week and teach a new spread, and I probably will teach the new spread by using the 4 elements to read. So yeah, air, earth, fire, water. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. The first card is what no longer matters for water signs. The second card is going to be what has been fulfilled for water signs. The third card is going to be what will carry you forward, water signs. And the last card will be a change that you must embrace. This card will be the most important because it will represent some sort of lifestyle or thought process that is very hard for you to accept. You usually can see it yourself that you need to do it, but you just can't make yourself do it. And this is just the card's way of stressing to you, you have to do it. Okay, so let's start off with what no longer matters. Are we on air signs and I said water signs? I'm sorry, but this is air signs. Okay, what no longer matters, air signs. Some sort of bickering, most likely amongst friends. It's like, as you can see, it's like they're all doing sticks, and I kind of feel like they think they're fighting each other. But this guy over here is orchestrating, and he knows there's a beehive right up here. And while they think they have their blindfolds on, and they think they're going at each other, somebody's going to hit that, and everyone's going to get stung in the end, and he's going to be entertained. It's like mischief. It's like fighting amongst friends, family members, or your lover, and sometimes just for the sake of arguing. Okay, that is something that no longer matters, air signs. Okay, and the reason why is this card, what has been fulfilled. So what has been fulfilled is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so the reason why this is no longer in play is because you have worked so hard at a skill or craft or to obtain something. You have actually obtained it, and it sets you apart from everyone else. I think maybe you had some sort of competition. We're going to translate the 5 of Wands in this one as some sort of competition that no longer matters because you have beat all the competition. Okay, you have dedicated yourself to a goal. You worked at it. You worked hard, and you have companions. You have loving, loyal companions and treasure, and there's rain, which to me says there's even more abundance coming in from all this hard work. So this competition or bickering and fighting, it's nothing. This cancels all of that out. Okay, what will carry you forward this week? You have the Strength card. I mean, and that's pretty straightforward. Right now, you are harnessing the strength of a lion, okay? And a lion is not only powerful as far as its body goes, but it's wise and it's beautiful too. So it's kind of like you have proven yourself, right, to have all types of skill, and you've been able to obtain that which you were trying to obtain with your skill. And now it's like, hey, I built up the muscles, I built up the chop, and and I can make it through this week because I've built up to this endurance. That's what I want. That's the word I'm looking for. I've built the endurance by going through everything else that I've gone through. So, yeah, what will carry you forward this week is, banking on the endurance that you've built up trying to get to your goal. Okay? And the last one is going to be change that you must embrace. Okay, and air signs, it doesn't get any realer than this. The Tower is a card of change, but the Tower is a card of change that says, where you were unable to change before. And sometimes it's not just that. Sometimes it is out of the blue. It's not what you weren't able to change before. There's something, this is the way I see it. There is something in your life that has been a constant. It has been powerful. It has been protective. It has taken you to high heights, allowed you to have a better perspective of everything around you, and all of a sudden it will be torn down. Okay? And it's going to be torn down by a force that's even stronger than it. Okay? And you will find yourself moving on to the next grounds. Okay? In other words, you're graduating, and maybe you kind of wanted to hang around where you were, so maybe you could help other people get to the ground you're on, or it could just be to show off, especially since the first card had to do with competition. But the change that you have to embrace is that, hey, you've been there, you've done that, and it's time to move on. Period. Today, not tomorrow, not next week. It's just time to move on to the next thing. And as a matter of fact, this card up here is also a motion card. There's lots of motion. So air signs, something is changing. You will be moving forward. You will have the strength to follow through with it, and it's just important that you follow through with it. Okay, it's time to move away from the competition and the minor bickering to achieve your goals through steady work and dedication. And let's move on. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Monday.